Good evening. My name is Santosh Desai, and I'm here with some of my friends to discuss an issue that everyone wants to know about. And the question is, why do some teens use drugs? Is it to get attention? What's the real answer?
I think kids use drug and alcohol for all different reasons. I think that some of them do it to fit in or to be cool, and I think some kids do it like to numb pain that they have in their lives, or people that they look up to do drugs, so they think like that's the way, or I just think it could be for all different reasons.
Yeah, I agree with that. In my opinion, it's more of a combination of reasons. In high school, I did it just because all my friends did it, and I was rebellious. And then after the age 17, when my mom passed away, I did it to numb pain of my mom passing away. So, yeah, it's more of a combination of reasons why.
I think teenagers do it because of stress and homework. You feel like there's too much work for you, or sometimes you don't belong. I guess you have to smoke or do weed or whatever just because it takes the stress and the pain away and it calms you down. So I think that's one of the reasons why people or teenagers in general do it.
We've established that you're going to get attention by doing drugs, but I want to know from your experiences, is it positive attention or is it negative attention? What kind of reactions do you get from your friends or from your teachers or from your peers?
Me personally, all the attention I got from it was negative. I never got positive attention. I started doing drugs really, really young, and once I got older, it was all negative attention. Like, I got kicked out of school. I ended up getting kicked out of my house, and I was running the streets doing drugs, and ultimately went to jail, and that's got to be negative. So, I think that maybe the only positive attention I would get would be from my other friends that did do drugs. So
I got both positive and negative. Of course, positive from people who I was doing it with, and of course negative from my parents, from teachers, actually people who I looked up to, people who I admired, people who were my role models. I really let them down.
Like, what do you think was a turning point that made you kind of look at things and say, I'm doing this wrong, I need to change?
a turning point for me was being in jail and being alone, and all the homies and all the friends that you had outside, they're not there for you, and you have nothing, and looking around you and looking at, all kinds of older people in that same jail that been coming back and forth, and they lost their teeth and they're all cracked out, and they're just gross, and they haven't changed. And I just looked at myself and said, like, is that what I want to be? No, I want to do something with myself, and I still have a chance. And it's a really hard thing to do, but it's not cool, and I don't care what anybody says now.
I was 18 years old, living on the streets for 2 months, not having any money, not having any place to live, not having any belongings, not having any shelter, not having any food, living that lifestyle at the age of 18. And I already did a year in college. And after my mom passed away, I threw that all down the drain. I hated life. And so living on the streets, I was thinking there has to be more to life than living on the streets at the age of 18. I want a family, I want a wife, I want kids. I want more to life than just this. What can I do? Call my dad. Then he mentioned Teen Challenge. I said, hey, I don't have nothing to lose. Check it out. So now I'm in Teen Challenge right now.
All right, guys. I think your comments are great, and I really got some insight into what that answer is. And the question is, what makes us do these kind of things? What makes us do drugs? Is it the attention? And the answer is really there is no answer. There's a lot of different things that makes us do these kind of things. So I'd like to thank you guys all for giving your comments, and thanks. Good luck to you guys.